It says rely, poo sky, VE. All right, let's get some coffee. 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 Good morning. Guten Tagen. Oh, I think I'm saying that right. I think I'm saying that right. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Still stirring it with a fork. Plastic fork. Happy. A super duper. Happy Saturday. Mmm. Good coffee. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy. In your neck of the woods. Just sitting here listening to the ice and the freezing rain, pitter patter all over the bus. We had some freezing rain and some sleet and all that jazz. Start up about, it's probably around 3 o'clock this morning, and it's kind of been coming down. Hey, good morning. Good morning, brother funeral host. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy with you, my friend. Welcome aboard the VW bus this fine morning. Grab yourself a cup of coffee if you're drinking some coffee this morning. If you're into it, come hang out for about 30 minutes with me and Mr. Ranger Dog before we head to the veterinary clinic. So yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog just laying here. He's just laying here. Here he is. There's Mr. Ranger Dog. Yeah. He's sleeping good. I'm sleeping good. Yep, a double to warm up. My old feetsy's a little cold right now. I got my feet hanging out in front of the old heater. It's the old my heater. Look at my I'm gonna have to get a new. This is what covers this is just a pillowcase. This is an old pillowcase right here, and as you can see, it's, you know, it's seen its better days. It's seen its better days. So yeah, I gotta get me a new pillowcase, tie-dye pillowcase or something. Put that there. Thank you, funeral host. Thank you. Yes, I'll give him a good old pat on the head and scratch behind the ear. Oh, but yeah, we had some ice storms, all kinds of groovy jazz. My front window is completely covered over in ice, so after coffee talk, I'm gonna have to flip the heater over there, make sure I start de-thawing my window there so I can see to get to the vet. Uh, Back on. I am gonna get back on into tie dyeing. I'm so glad you said that, funeral host. I'm so glad you said that. Yes, I am gonna get back into tie dyeing, t-shirts, socks, um, you name it. I'm gonna tie dye it. I used to tie dye it all back in the day. I used to tie dye pants. I would get white Dickie painter's pants, and I would tie those because those were, I think like almost 95% cotton. Cotton. If I can get 100% cotton like this is 100% cotton. And cotton holds, 100% cotton holds in the tie-dye very nicely. Very nicely. But yes, funeral host, I will put you on the list. That's something I've been thinking about here lately, is the tie-dyeing. I got to start thinking about how I would do that in the bus here, because there's some product involved, there's some stuff involved, not too much, but I would have to figure out how I can, you know, make it simple as I possibly can and do it right here in the bus, because I want to tie-dye. I want to do people's shirts, socks, you know, onesies if they have little babies, or if they want to, you know, get a tie-dye onesie made for somebody. I used to do it all, but I want to do stuff like that. I want, inspired by Mark Funnel Cake Jones and Salvador Van, you know, Dolly, well, Salvador over there, Jason, brother Jason. I would like to do something live on YouTube like that. I can't paint, obviously. I can't draw, obviously. But I can tie-dye. I used to be really good at it. I'm still good at it. I know I am. That's something you don't forget. So, yeah, I'm going to start on that. Oh, good morning, Yvette. Good morning / good evening. Yes, good evening in your neck of the woods. It is super duper cold. Welcome aboard the VW bus. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. If you want to drink some coffee this evening, if you feel like drinking coffee this evening and you don't want to stay awake, make it decaf. Dinner time in your neck of the woods, huh? That's cool. That's cool. I'll get a little bit more coffee. So this morning I'm taking Ranger Dog to the veterinary clinic. He has to be there at 8:30 this morning. So we'll leave out of here about 7:30, 7:15ish, because yes, we're having some funky weather, ice storms and all that jazz. So I want to make sure I get there in Schwellwell and groovy order. But yeah, we were just talking about t-shirts and tie-dyeing. I'm gonna, you know, if you don't want a tie-dye t-shirt, funeral host, you know, if anybody don't want a tie-dye t-shirt, they just want like a t-shirt with like a Westphalia Chronicles logo on it or just something, you know, I can do that too. Because I'm gonna have t-shirts made. I'm gonna have all that kind of groovy stuff done. You need coffee, less sleep, huh? Sleep is good though, you bet. Sleep is good. Sleep is really good. Of course, Mr. Ranger Dog, he's like, oh, he's a sleeping. He's sleeping. Eat my boo-boos. He looks comfy, don't he? He looks comfy. He didn't cough too much through the night at all, so that was a good thing. He slept. That means he slept pretty good. He slept pretty good this morning through the night. It's just kind of a bummer because I don't want Mr. Ranger Dog getting old. Getting old. Whoa! I almost dropped you fine folks. I apologize. You guys did a little flip there. A little flippity floop, floop, floop. So, yeah, yesterday evening, Adam the Woo came through Oklahoma City area with Jacob the Carpetbagger, and we missed connections. I don't know if I left the spot a little too early to come back here because James's wife was getting pizza and James was getting hungry. It was like kind of a spur of the moment type of deal. Adam the Woo left. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer, man. Kind of a bummer, but he wrote and said he went by that spot at 7:30, and it was about that time James had to go back to the house because he wasn't starting not to feel too hot, and like I said, his wife Dorothy was on her way back with a bunch of pizzas. So yeah, the Carpetbagger left a comment saying that they came by that area around 7:30. So it is what it is, you know. I mean, I had fun going up there and doing a live video, live vlog from up there until my phone died. That was a bummer. I was not expecting that. But it was fun. It was something fun to do. I enjoyed it. Yes, I didn't get to connect with Adam the Woo or Jacob. It's a bummer, but you know, no Big Wolf. You know, those two are having their kicks on Route 66. They're having a lot of fun. They're halfway through 66. They're going on up to Chicago. So, yeah, I mean there's the future. You know, there's always future stuff. You know, so no Big Wolf, no Big Wolf. I just, you know, I really want them two to have safe travels. That's the most important thing in the world for anybody. It's just, you know, safe travels. So, yeah, I was a little bummed. Maybe they're here in the Oklahoma City area hanging out. Because if they came around 7:30, that it was getting late. So maybe they're, you know, shacked up around here somewhere. And there's all kinds of cool stuff around the metro area. There's the big red barn, which is on the east side of Oklahoma City. There's all kinds of stuff over there. I might even go over to the big red barn after I leave the veterinary clinics, because after I leave the veterinary clinics, I'm gonna go see my mom. I'm just gonna drive the old VW bus down to Ponca City and go see my mom. So, here we are, rolling in at almost 12 minutes after the hour on the 7th of April, 2018. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Yes, it is. I'm happy it's a Saturday. And I'm trying to stay in good spirits because I'm very worried about Mr. Ranger Dog, you know. I kept waking up last night thinking about the vet. And then I woke up and it was freezing rain. I was like, oh, no. But I've been very worried. It's been on my mind. I know Mr. Ranger Dog's up there in the age, and I understand that. It's just I've only had 4 years with Mr. Ranger. So, it's a little emotional for me. It's a little bit emotional for me, but positive vibes, right? Positive vibes. Oh, I will, funeral host. I will. My mom, like I said in previous vlogs and vlogcasts, she's not too YouTube savvy. So when I tell her about YouTube, it doesn't really kind of click too much, you know, about how I got all these cool people that we kind of follow each other and talk to each other and all that jazz. She thought it was neat though that Kentucky Ranger sent me a sticker for the bus and sent her a sticker. Oh, of course, funeral wants. I'll hug you, Yvette. Virtual hug there, virtual hug. Pat you on the back. I'll give big funeral host a hug too. Big old pat in the hat, pat in the back. But I am blessed to wake up another day with Mr. Ranger Dog. All right. Happy thoughts. So yeah, I was a little bummed last night, but I had fun doing the live vlog. Wait, you know, anticipating maybe Adam the Woo and Jacob, you know, stopping in. That would have been cool, you know, during the live vlog. But when he Instagrammed me, he said he wanted to know where I was at, and he was rolling fast. So I knew he was wanting to bebop through the city. Maybe he was just trying to get through the city to Tulsa in a certain time. I don't know. I'm sure they're going to spend a little time in Tulsa because there's some really cool filming locations. Outsider's House, you know, filming locations there, and then UHF, you know, Weird Al Yankovic's movie was filmed there in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I know he's done both of the filming locations, but I'm sure Carpetbagger wants to check it out. You know, I mean, I could always hop in the bus and go up to Tulsa today. You know, you know, Elsewhere 50 might be like, heck yeah. But see, yes, I am very bummed about, not very, I'm a little bummed about the Adam the Woo and Jacob Carpetbagger. No Big Wolf, because I know one day we're all going to all meet up and hang out and all that jazz. What I'm mostly and even more excited about is meeting all you fine folks who want to hang out in the future. Like when I go east and go to Nashville, and I'll see Mark, you know, Funnel Cake Jones and all those groovy vloggers in the Nashville area. You know, maybe to Kentucky, see Cassie and Chris Perkins, see Kentucky Ranger. You know, I'm excited to see those people so much. You know, Florida. I would love to meet you, funeral host, you know, wherever you are in your neck of the woods. You too, Yvette. I don't know how easy it is for me to get to Hong Kong and affordable it is right now for me to get to Hong Kong, but I would love to meet you as well, Yvette. You know, that's what I'm excited for my future. That's why I am blessed, grateful for having a job, a good job, a job that's gonna pay me what I deserve to be paid on time, and I get benefits. So that's why I'm excited. I'm happy about it, and I'm looking forward for the 2019 and beyond years. Three hours from Mark and 3 hours from Ranger. That's cool. See, yeah, the Midwest, you know, there's a lot of people here in the Midwest, and I figured, you know, there'd be a cool centralized place to meet and greet and all that jazz. Meet and greet. Last night he was absent. It's all right. It's okay, Yvette. I think I made that video public again, my live vlog, because when my battery died on my phone, it keeps you live. It keeps you live streaming, but offline. And I couldn't get on any other device and log me out or stop that, which was kind of annoying, but I guess YouTube still has to grow technologically as well. You know, you should be able to get on other devices and stop your live streaming that you was live streaming from another device. You know, a lot of people are finding out now, because they're just now getting hip to Google Hangouts, is you can't have a live broadcast with Google Hangouts, you know, shoot it out through YouTube and have one of your members that you're wanting to have a, you know, interview or conversation with through Google Hangouts use their phone. You have to have a computer or a laptop to use Google Hangouts and broadcast that stuff through YouTube. Now, you can use Google Hangouts on your phone if you're just like using Google Hangouts and talking to your buddies and stuff, but once you want to broadcast that stuff through YouTube, that all changes. At one time when Google Hangouts was new, you could kind of do that with your phone, but not now. And I hope that all changes, because, you know, we need that to happen with the phones, because so many people have phones or devices other than laptops and whatnot, and that needs to change, because I would love to have, like, you Yvette, just instead of you typing, just pop in here real quick and talk, or, you know, funeral hostess, pop in here and talk. You know, like, that's what I'm looking forward to YouTube, and that's the future. That is the future. Trust me on that one. It's gonna be like that. YouTube is gonna, it's growing tremendously with the YouTube TV. I myself, I'm looking forward to the Cobra Kai series coming out on the YouTube series, on the YouTube channel. So I'm going to be getting YouTube TV so I can just watch the Cobra Kai series. Because I myself am a big Karate Kid fan. I did a small Karate Kid filming location when I was in California during my Point Break filming location. I did a Point Break filming location joint effort, joint thing with another fellow YouTuber, but I'm not going to mention this YouTuber's name because he, sorry, I don't want to mention his name. Anywho, anywho, cheers, cheers, cheers. What time do I go live? I go live at, message received, brother. Thank you, I understand. What time is it? I go live every morning at 6 a.m. here in my time, 6 o'clock in the morning. And like I said, I'm not too sure what time that would be there. But at 6 a.m. here, 4 a.m. on the West Coast, 7 a.m. on the East Coast. Weekends can be different because sometimes I like to sleep in. And is that 4 a.m. my time? I think I'll catch you after. I don't know if that's 4 a.m. in your time, Yvette. I'm not hip on the different time changes around the world yet. Not hip. I mean, time's cool, man. But that time flows in different ways and different places. Seriously. Try driving east to west. You kind of, no, seriously, you can drive a long ways going east to west with and just the sun kind of stays there for a long time and finally sets. Yvette's in Hong Kong. That's where she's at. Hong Kong, Fist of Fury. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, I have Google Hangouts on my laptop, but my laptop crashed. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, it's official. Last cup call. Last cup call. Right there it is. Maxwell, the coffee maker. You can sleep well. Funeral host. Funeral host. Funeral host. Hold on. There you go. Hong Kong is a pretty cool place. Yeah, I use Google Hangouts when I have my laptop. I wish we could do it through the phones, you know, then that's the only kind of hold up I have on my other channel. I actually have another YouTube channel called The Vloggers Show, and the only reason I can't launch that sucker, and it's been all set up for over a year now, is because my laptop. Before, it was kind of like I had like a sour stomach from a fellow YouTuber having a hissy fit is what he had, because we started way back in the day another YouTube channel. Well, not a YouTube channel, it all was broadcast from his channel, but it was called That Vloggers Show, and that kind of fell apart. Man, good coffee, good coffee. So here we are, rolling at 23 minutes after the hour, here on the 7th of April, 2018. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. Well, I'm still going to say it's a beautiful Saturday morning, even though there's ice everywhere and everything's iced over. But it is what it is. I'm just going to kind of take my time and make it to the veterinary clinic on time for Mr. Ranger Dog and all that jazz. I start talking about the veterinary clinic, I get a little bit of butterflies in my stomach, and so I just wish we didn't have freezing rain last night. I don't think they were expecting that at all. Oh yeah, that's right, funeral host. You're like an hour ahead of me, man. 'Cause it's 6:24 here, and I got to leave here about 7:15 because it's going to take a good hour to get there. I'll be there about 8:15, 8:20. And I got to stop and get some Petro. Yesterday the wind was so tough, I was always getting Petro all day long, it seemed like. 'Cause I was running around quite a bit. I still didn't get a P.O. box yet. It was just so much to do. So much to do. I'm almost half tempted to stay here this weekend, but I haven't seen my mom in over 3 weeks. I'm excited to go see her. She's really excited to see me, so. So yeah, but next weekend, I'll definitely get a P.O. box. I know I've been saying it for a long time, but it's just so much to do. Like, yes, I had so much to do yesterday. It was ridiculous. I had to get my phone turned back on, and that was kind of a situation because I went and opened up a bank account, but the debit I didn't get a debit card. I just got a bank card so I can use their ATM, the Chase Bank's ATM, to draw cash until my personal ATM comes in. But it's not a debit card. I can't, swipe it somewhere and use it like that. I can only use it at Chase Bank ATMs to draw money. So I had to put everything on a prepaid card to pay for some stuff. Pay for my phone, get my bills in order, and then dealing with my Jetta. That was crazy. I'm not going to even get into that situation. It's too early for that. So I'm just going to let it be, man. Just let it be. Just let it fly. But it was a busy day yesterday. And when I finally got here to Brother James's house, I just got the bus set up. And that's when Adam the Woo was asking me where I'll be at. And I was like, boom, I brought the bus back down. I had it packed up and ready to go within like 2 minutes. It takes about 5, 6, 7 minutes to, kind of casually do it, but it's like, wham, I had it down in like 2 minutes and got James and we lickety split. Oh, yeah, Yvette, I seen that. You messaged me on my Westphalia Chronicles, and I need to get on the Westphalia Chronicles through my not the messenger, but the app. That's a page. They have a page app, and I think you can get on it through your phone still. I'll go look, but then I'm going to add you to my personal one. But I'll go check out that message, Yvette. But yeah, that's my Westphalia Chronicles, just the page I made. Because at one time when I made my Facebook, it was just the Westphalia Chronicles, and eventually Facebook wanted to know if I was a real person, so I had to put my real name, and it was kind of funny. And then I had to make me a page, and that page quickly kind of blew up a little bit. I got over 1,000 people who like the page. Now if we can get those 1,000 people switch over to YouTube, that'd be groovy. That'd be swell, well, and groovy, man. So here we are. We're rolling in at almost 29 minutes after the hour. I'm gonna start getting the old VW bus ready here as soon as the vlogcast is over with. Get my windows so they will defrost or won't have any ice on them. And Mr. Ranger Dog and I will boogie woogie. We have a busy day I planned on us, a long day. Like I said, as soon as we leave the veterinary clinic, I'm going to drive to my mother's house. Just kind of take my time a little bit and make it there. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to come back tomorrow or come back early Monday morning. So I just watching Mr. Ranger Dog. So alrighty, folks. Thanks for hanging out with Mr. Ranger Dog and I this morning. Sorry, there's a way to link the two and get the view count. That would be cool, huh, funeral host? Yeah, but it's all good. I think I got the view count up there. One of my videos has over 36,000 views on it. There's the spider bite video. Mark Fun Jones. Mark is the one who pointed that out to me. I had no clue. But, you know, I am what I am. I am what I am. The YouTube channel is what it is, and it's just being groovy, you know. It's shedding the light out there. It's not mastering it. That's just the way I like it. Yeah, it's crazy about that. Yeah, 36,000 views for a spider bite. Hey, good morning, Brother Mark. We was just talking about you. I was telling Funeral Host how you pointed it out that my spider bite video got over 36,000 views on it. So, yeah. And here we are rolling in 30 minutes after the hour. Yep, I'm getting ready to say my goodbyes here, Brother Mark. I got to get the bus ready. We had ice last night, so everything is iced out and the bus is iced over, so I got to get the bus de-iced and fired up and all that jazz. Good morning, Catfish. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brother Mark, Catfish. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys got your coffee. Well, Catfish Jones might be at work. He already had his coffee. Good stuff. About pocket doors. Yeah, YouTube is different. People watch the oddest videos for certain reasons. Who knew it, man? Who kneweth, man? Who kneweth? So until I see you beautiful people for tonight's Type 2 Daily Vlog or a sudden live stream throughout the day, who knows? You know, who knows? Who knows, man? Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, everybody. You know, it's been really groovy this morning. Yvette, talking to you, and Mr. Funeral Host. It's been great this morning. Just kind of keeping my spirits up because, you know, I've been worried about you-know-who back here. I've been up since 4:30. I woke up at 4:30 this morning. And I waited until, 6 o'clock to drink coffee because I can't start drinking coffee until I'm hanging out with you fine folks. So, as always, be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every single moment of the day. Because you never know. And we don't. We think we do, but we don't. Peace. Love. And always, Volkswagen grease